And I made the association. I said, well, affection is like food. A lot of us need affection because it's a physical manifestation of care. It is a physical understanding of love. It's a physical, you don't have to say I love you. I love you. You understand? Like, this automatically communicates I love you, right? So, but taking the affection boot camp, that's going to be a breakthrough for somebody's family. That's going to be a deliverance for somebody's family. That's going to be news to some people. It's going to be new to them. It's going to open up heart valves. It's going to open up genius portions of their brain. Because enough of us are not touching each other, especially now with this whole pandemic. There's a lot of us not even touching each other. I'm saying all these things to say, obviously, I'm super pro wife school. Obviously, I'm very pro wife school. But I made this point on the video that I did Sunday. I was just like, and it was so funny that I made a video Sunday and then the blog came out about me yesterday. And in the hate, whatever, it said to me, it was just like, well, it didn't say to me. I don't know who they were talking to. But it was just like, she's been in wife school for 2 years and she's not married. And I'm just like, okay. And? You can say that about me, but there are plenty of young ladies who have taken one wife school course or maybe just 2 and were married within 3 months. I know a young lady that was married, she was married within 6 months and she was in wife school longer than myself. But each person's life is their own personal journey. I put my life up for people to judge it, but I also put my life up for people to learn from it. And I'm really okay with that. I'm really fine with that, honestly. Because I came into wife school and I have other young ladies that will tell you the reason that I was so vocal is because I said I want my voice to be able to reach the young lady at the point that I started to mess up. At the point that I wish I had wife school. I wish that somebody would have come and talked to me about wife school when I was 22. If someone would have came and told me at 22 about wife school, I'd have had a whole different perspective on my entire life. My entire life would have been different. Not that I'd have been married at 22, but my entire life would be different. I would not have to have gone through having boyfriends that, certain boyfriends are dealing with guys who maybe didn't care that much. I would not have had to be, moved around dating aimlessly. It could have been a more enjoyable experience like it should be, And the fact that several young ladies have come to my page, the fact that I know personally some young ladies who are like, I've been able to have an impact on, that are, guess how old they were? 22, 23, 24, 18. My wish has been granted that I could let me be the voice of an older woman to tell you that being young and promiscuous is not going to help you out. Not that I was promiscuous, so let's just pause on that right there. Pause. But as women, we're gonna have to start telling the truth. Why you don't talk to these young boys? Let me tell you about what these young men have been telling me. When I was sitting in the barber chair, I had young men telling me, young men 20 that I have been cutting since they were 10, telling me that they would be physical with women, but they telling me they're not attracted to the women because the women had nothing on their minds. You know what I told them? Get a passport and travel. As a culture, we're coming apart at the seams. As a black culture in America, We're coming apart at the seams. Women are wanting to be alone. Men are wanting to be alone. Y'all know we're not supposed to be alone. Y'all know that. Come on. Y'all know that. If you don't know that, then you should know that. Y'all know that. Y'all know we are not meant to be alone. Y'all know we ain't supposed to be by ourselves. But so many of us are too traumatized. Traumatized from childhood. A lot of us have childhood traumas. A lot of black women are molested. A lot of black women are sexually assaulted. A lot of black women are being just verbally and emotionally assaulted. And I mean, that's the way they're growing up inside of their households. They haven't even gotten into the real world yet. Women are not even getting into the real world to be abused. Black women. A lot of our upbringing is not right. And now that we have some voices that are out here trying to challenge that, it's like people don't want to, you want to attack the messenger, but are you attacking? Don't attack the messenger. Don't attack the messenger. Attack the message, but you can't. You can't attack the message because the message and its intentions are pure. It's easy to attack the messenger. It's very easy to attack the messenger. But you cannot argue with the fact that children need to be raised in a two-parent, healthy man and woman marriage. That you can't argue that. You can't argue that. Because see, then you're going to start to have to argue science. Now you're going to have to start to argue with science. Our children deserve us to be married. Our children deserve for us to be able to focus our attention, focus our patience, focus our time, and focus our energies, if I didn't say that already, to our husbands for one, and to the children for two. Our families deserve our presence. Our families deserve our affection. Our families deserve our peace. Our families deserve our love. Our families deserve us. We're going into these jobs. And I was on Clubhouse. Oh my gosh. I was on Clubhouse. Do you know how many women were saying how they want a man to take over for them? But it was weird because they were like, I don't want to have to cook and clean. You want him to take over for you when you get home? You want him to take over what, a puddle? You're a puddle left at the end of the day? You don't have any energy, not even to nurture your own home, but you want this man to just take control. What is he taking control of? You gave everything to the job. You gave your all at the job, and now you don't have nothing left. Y'all are acting like, people are acting like I'm making this up. Our sons did sports. You know how them women were coming in here, and I love my sports moms. But you know how many of them were coming in there tired, sleep, and the peace that they were getting was the fun that as women we were having together in the bleachers and chilling with the children. We were having more fun with the moms together than them children. we had a very good time. But some of them, it's the only time that they have somebody else to monitor their child for them. That's the only time that they have to get a few minutes. That's the only time they have to maybe run to the store. That's the only time that they had. What? I had a woman today put on a post that my hair before, and I'm going to tell you what, women want to be attractive to, we're so busy as women trying to be attractive to other women that we're not trying to be attractive to men. So what's happening is the most attack that I get is from other women. It's from other women. Other women are upset with what I'm saying. But what I'm suggesting is that we make ourselves as women more attractive to men. When you making yourself more attractive to the man, he can better understand any of the genius that you have. But if you can't even communicate, if you can't physically communicate attraction, there's a lot of things you're not able to communicate. This goes beyond the surface level of attraction. We're not even talking about some skirts. Nobody's talking about skirts and earrings and flowers, even though those things are nice. We cannot keep bullying the people that are trying to help us. Because the people that keep bullying us, or if we continue to bully the people that are trying to be the messengers, guess what? We're humans. We're human people. We ain't gonna be here for always. And then what? I'm encouraged though. I'm kind of, going off on a little tangent because, I've got people, I'm posting every day. Honestly, I hope that it helps other people. But if anything should go on and someone comes to my Facebook page and they hit scroll and they go straight down my Facebook page, they're going to be getting education. They're going to be getting encouragement. They're going to be getting motivation. They're going to be getting correction. They're going to be getting compassion. They're going to be getting love. They're going to be getting so many things when they go to my Facebook page. If you just go to my page and scroll up, scroll straight up. You could scroll straight up on my page for hours. What is the information that I'm choosing to put forth? What is the focus of my page? It's family. And I say that and I'm unapologetic about that. If anytime you're running your mouth about other people specifically, then you should be quiet. The people that are saying to me, you're talking about other people. No, I'm not. I'm really talking about myself. I'm actually just talking about myself. And if the shoe fits, wear it. If anything on my page offends you and you feel away, you better put that shoe on and join me over here at the what was that shoe store? At Kenny's or Tom McCann. You better put that shoe on and come sit over here with me at DTLR, because this is your shoe. I'm reading your email. I'm in your backyard. If I'm in your backyard, come have a seat and get this book. Read this book. What's wrong with y'all? You're crazy.